How's it going, everyone? My name is Preston and welcome back to another video. Recently, I just did a whole bunch of seals and one slight modification to the S4. That modification, of course, being 2.0T coil pack conversions and ICM deletes, as well as a little boost gauge. And now that the car runs great, doesn't leak oil anymore, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to install some Catless downpipes on my stock KO3s. I've heard that this is a pain in the ass fucking job to do, but I'm tired of driving a quiet car, and I want performance. So let's get it going. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually get this car up on some ramps, and then we're gonna start disassembling the engine bay, because there is literally no room anywhere to get to the downpipe bolts or the heat shield bolts. So we're gonna take out the airbox, this part of the intake, the MAF, and then we are going to unbolt the coolant reservoir, and we'll just slide it off to the side and probably undo the bracket that holds all of these connectors in, just so we can have access to the O2 sensors, the EGT sensors, and the downpipes. So let's go ahead and get this girl on these ramps. Well, since the engine is still a little hot, we can go ahead and start removing the easy stuff, such as the intake, really. Intake pipe, accordion, off. Bam! Intake box, out. So, I would like this to be a as in-depth as it can be video, so I'm gonna try and film as much as I can, but I'm also gonna cut and obviously do work when work needs done. But I'll give you guys a little progress update. With the box out and all this removed, we actually have a bunch of access back here too. One, ooh, fuck me, that's hot. The EGT, which is right there, the O2 sensor, which is down there, and then we also have access to the lower O2 sensor, which we can get from under the car. But literally moving this entire harness out of the way opens up so much room. It's held in with these two nuts, which will get replaced because I don't like these. They went here and here and held this guy in, which is what these big connectors plug into. And then down here, that guy right there, and this was just around the harness. I pulled it off. After I did that, I could take this whole harness and shove it over there, besides this one line, which runs down. I'm pretty sure this is the oil level sensor line. I really don't feel like unplugging it because I don't think it's in the way. But there is a bunch of room on this side now, so I could tackle the heat shield, or I might just wait until the car cools off, because I know the EGT is gonna have to come out regardless, because my EGTs are bad. Both of them, surprisingly. So obviously this car is gonna get tuned, so the EGTs might not be a problem anymore. I might just put some caps in them, because the new downpipes actually don't have the welded on bungs for the P0420 bullshit, but I'm pretty sure a tune will get rid of all this. Just have to double check with the tuner. So I'm gonna let this engine cool off just a little bit before I start fucking with shit, because I already burned my fucking knuckle touching that fucking sensor back there. But it is what it is. So I will catch you guys in a bit. So it's been about 30 minutes and I finally got the EGT sensor out from up top. They used an 11/16 wrench. It takes a 17, and that just wasn't working in the space I was given. The 11/16 worked perfectly, so we're just gonna grab it with the magnet. All right, I guess I'm gonna grab it with my hand. Progress update. All four of the downpipe nuts are removed on the passenger side, at least. And then underneath, I went ahead and took these mounts out right here and pushed them just out of the way. These were 13 mils, so I used wrench and a ratchet and they came right out. But the passenger side, I got all of those nuts with a wrench, which fucking sucked. And now I'm trying to tackle the driver's side, but I already got the heat shield off on the driver's side. There's really not much else. You don't have to take the EGT off on this side, but it's definitely a tight space, and I have a feeling I'm about to snap one of the studs. All the downpipe bolts are out. The downpipes are still just sitting in there because I need to remove the rest of the exhaust hangers. All I gotta do is quite literally undo one oxygen sensor, push the exhaust out, and then the downpipes come out. It has taken me a total of 3 hours without brakes, 4 hours with brakes, to get the downpipes unbolted. That shit is not as hard as a lot of people were making it out to be. All I used was just a 17mm fucking wrench to do the whole thing. After a little bit of struggling, the exhaust, all the hangers are off. So quite literally, the downpipes are just barely hanging on by a thread. They're hanging on by the studs up there. If I have to cut them, I'll fucking cut them. But at least it'll make it easier to cut. Holy shit! Look at this. This is the factory S4 muffler. Holy fucking shit. This thing's big. This thing's big. What the fuck is this? Downpipes be hanging. All I gotta do is fucking pull them out.
Day 2.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 2. Let's get these downpipes out. Oh, look at that. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the passenger side O2. And this is exactly how I got it out. I left both of the O2 sensors in because I couldn't get them. But what I did learn, this little bracket guy, which links to right here, has to come out. Next thing, this heat shield sits, I'll circle it in red, but right there's 3 10mm bolts. They have to come out. Next thing, this heat shield, this runs up the downpipe. That guy sits along this side, going down. But it also has to come out. But holy shit, that's out. Now I've heard horrors on the driver's side downpipe, so I need to figure out how to wiggle it back up, remove the O2 sensor, because apparently it won't come out. That's gonna fucking suck. I also didn't take those heat shields out before I dropped the downpipes, which I should have done. I put the downpipe back up on top of, or I actually bolted it back up to the turbo with one nut, and I'm currently trying to get the O2 sensor out. I did break it free. This is my nice little contraption. It's just a bunch of extensions. I did remove the driver's side heat shields, same as the passenger side, so the downpipe should quite literally come out now. Well, it is safe to say the driver downpipe came out a lot easier. Don't need these bitches no more. Bam. See you later, stinky. 3-inch to 2.5-inch Catless downpipes going in the car. These did come with O2 bungs that I will be unplugging for now. However, the EGT sensors, I think I'm going to remove them because one, mine are broke, and if I just put caps on them, it'll make it easier to remove them when I get new ones. Or when I get tuned, they're not gonna fucking matter. So I figured I would compare the two gaskets before we actually put them on. So this is our old gasket, and it's kind of teardrop shaped, and our new gasket is kind of, I don't know, it's a weird shape. But if we line the two up, you can actually see that the new gasket is actually a tad bit smaller in some areas. Does that mean these downpipes are a little bit smaller? I don't know, but we're just gonna rock with it anyways, because out with the old and in with the new. It turns out it takes about 2 hours to get the downpipes fully in. But they are both in. Most of the nuts are tightened. There's one nut that I still have to tighten, but I'm gonna try and skip that for now. I'm gonna try and put some stuff back before I forget where it goes. Some of the stuff that I didn't record, like these guys right here. These are the lower mounts to the downpipe. So I'm gonna get like the easy shit on, maybe the heat shields, unfortunately, and then we're about fucking done. And this shit, I mean, it hurts and it's dirty, but fuck, is it gonna be worth it? While putting it together, the driver side, this big ass heat shield don't fit. The passenger side, this little heat shield doesn't fit. The downpipe actually rests on the transmission, and then same thing with that. So I think my motor mounts are cooked, but all I got left is put the mid pipes on, the rest of the O2 sensors, these heat shields that go over the manifold, and then put the rest of the engine back together, and then figure out something to do with this guy. I actually ended up breaking the EGT sensor probe, so I just went ahead and took it out. It was bad, I'll give it that, all right? But for now, I'm gonna go get block offs. I had to fucking cut it out. That was horrible. Fucking horrible. But I'm going to get plugs for it because I'm just gonna plug the one for now and leave the other one in. Both of them are bad, so it's not really gonna hurt the car anymore. It's just gonna make the car keep running rich like it has been. All right, it's a couple days later. We have fought our dilemma. Like I've been telling you guys, this was our old EGT piece, and I ordered EGT block off plugs, and those are back ordered till the end of the month. Thank God for fucking Amazon. So I'm just gonna run these for now until the actual plugs come in, because when the actual plugs come in, I will take these cheap ass shitty plugs out that don't even fit properly. Look at this. Threads in like a piece of cake. Yeah, there might be a little gap, so I might fill it with washers or just keep sending it down. Haven't figured that out yet, but this will work. There's the fix. Look at that. That shit's fucking retarded. I'm waiting on the other side because I got about 10 minutes to get this thing together, make sure it runs, and then hurry up and get my ass to the exhaust shop so we can get a quote. So we're not running open downpipes. But all I gotta do is put this side in and we're done. May not be pretty, but she's all back together. I'll have to figure something out with all this shit. Everything is put in, and there's only one thing left to do. Here we go. Holy fuck! It's so loud! Oh, it fucking stinks like a motherfucker. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna go take this to the exhaust shop and go get a quote for what I want done, and then this thing's gotta stay parked. All right. The turbos are so fucking loud. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would say this downpipe install has been a success. Sounds pretty damn good. I did get the quote for the exhaust, and looks like you guys are gonna be seeing a part 2 to exhaust videos, because I'm not paying $500 to $600 for one pipe to be ran less than halfway back of the car. Fuck that. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. The car sounds great. It runs great. Now I just gotta get the exhaust, and it's time for a tune. But until next time, see you guys later. Peace out.